destruction, all waiting for the storm. This is Lethal Lockdown, and this is the end.
This is a hostile takeover!
Tonight, it's Team TNA.
This is Team TNA, and we are ready for the war!
Versus Team GFW.
The place that I built!
One match.
One match.
One fight.
One fight.
Winner take all.
Winner take all.
One war.
What the? Eric Young has just turned his back on TNA. One match to determine our fate. Will Dixie Carter remain in control of TNA, or will Jeff Jarrett take over?
And only one side can survive.
Tonight is all about one epic encounter as gladiators step inside Lethal Lockdown with the ultimate prize at stake. It's Dixie Carter versus Jeff Jarrett. It's TNA versus GFW. It's winner take all tonight inside Lethal Lockdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is truly a historic night. You know, I stood in this ring over 13 years ago and had the honor of announcing the very first TNA wrestling show ever. Throughout the course of that history, two names have remained synonymous with the letters T and A. They started out as business partners. Now they find themselves on opposite sides, with the very future of this organization hanging in the balance in our main event tonight. To make it official, let me introduce the parties involved. First of all, he is the founder of TNA Wrestling, the founder of Global Force Wrestling, accompanied by his wife, Karen, Jeff Jarrett.
And while Jeff Jarrett may be all of those things, Jeff Jarrett is also a turncoat. Jeff Jarrett also turned his back on TNA. Jeff Jarrett left TNA. His wife, Karen, orchestrated the entire corporate hostile takeover, as they call it. And now Jeff Jarrett wants it all back. Jeff Jarrett took his ball and went home, and now he wants it back. He wants full control of Impact Wrestling, and he may get that here tonight when we go off the air in a little under 2 hours with the conclusion of Lethal Lockdown. It's been a very emotional couple of weeks for everyone here.
And now, the president of TNA Wrestling, Dixie Carter.
Dixie Carter has been here since the beginning as well. She is the president of TNA. She's admitted she's made some mistakes over the years, but Dixie Carter wants what's best for everyone. Dixie Carter wants to remain in control of TNA. She's got the likes of Drew Galloway, Lashley, the Wolves behind her. She has the support of the locker room, and quite frankly, she has the support of myself and the Pope as we call all the great action here on Wednesday Night Impact.
You know, Josh, it's just not about Dixie Carter keeping control of the company, but she wants to ensure that the people that she cares about, the wrestlers, the front office, you and I, that we stay employed and continue to do the great job that we've always done for this great company, TNA Impact Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's main event will be the Lethal Lockdown Steel Cage match. A team will represent you, Dixie, and a team will represent you, Jeff Jarrett. Both of you have agreed that in tonight's matchup, you will put your ownership on the line to be awarded to the winning team. Now, with that in mind, the fate of this company hangs in the balance in this one match. You have both been provided with the legal paperwork. Tonight we will make it official right here, right now, in public. The winning team will have controlling interest in TNA wrestling from this day forward. Now, once it is official, once you both sign the paperwork, we will put it in this briefcase, seal the briefcase, and award the ownership of this organization to the winning team at the end of tonight's main event. Before we make it official, each side will be allowed a few words. We will start with you, Dixie.
You know, it's very sad that it's come down to this. A partnership that had such incredible potential. And look now at how history is going to write it. This all goes down to your belief that I removed you from power. You know in your heart, your own actions removed you from power. I never wanted to see that happen. As a matter of fact, as recently as just a few weeks ago, I was so hopeful that you and I would rewrite the ending to our story. But that's the past, and I'm solely focused on the future. The future of the men and women of TNA, the loyal, dedicated men and women on this roster who chose to stay and fight for these fans. And for that, I will always stand behind them. But I'm at this table tonight because I love this company with every fiber of my being. The company, Jeff, that you started, and the company you left. But after tonight, you will have no part in TNA moving forward.
You're delusional.
And I'm not speaking with you.
It's unbelievable.
Your statement, Jeff Jarrett.
Tonight is a moment in history. Arguments in the past, my mistakes, your mistakes. Tonight is about the professional wrestling business forging forward. But you want to talk about the future, your talent, investing in them? Let's talk about one in particular. Let's talk about a man who's deranged, who's sick, and currently hates my stinking guts. A TNA original, Eric Young. Who's he investing in, Dixie? He's investing in me. He's investing in Karen. He's investing in Global Force Wrestling. You know why? He believes in us. He doesn't even believe in you, Dixie, and you have him under contract. You want to take this investment talk a little bit further? I invested my blood, I invested my tears, my sweat, and I invested the first dollar. The first dollar came out of my back pocket for TNA Wrestling. So I have every right, I earned every right to be sitting at this table. But Dixie, you made the fatal mistake years ago. The proof is in the pudding. When you removed me from power, it set all of this in motion. And now here we are years later. And I want to thank you, Karen. Thank you for standing beside me and setting the wheels in motion for this corporate takeover. Because that's what tonight is all about. The final nail in the coffin. After tonight, Jeff Jarrett is going to be standing on top of not one, but two world-class professional wrestling organizations, TNA and Global Force Wrestling. And tonight, it's not about Jeff. No, it's not about Jeff. It's about Karen. It's about my kids. It's about the Global Force Wrestling athletes. It's about the Global Force Wrestling Amped Army. Dixie, as I said, tonight I'm going to be standing on top of the world, and you're going to be exactly where you should have always been. On the outside of the wrestling business, looking in.
Jeff, this briefcase will stay in a safe location until we have a winner.
Dixie Carter, I've always wanted to do this.
Well, that was completely uncalled for by Jeff Jarrett.
Hey, JB, honey. Why don't you just go ahead and keep it? We'll be picking it up later.
Well, you saw Jeff Jarrett and Dixie Carter sign the contract. Lethal Lockdown is our main event for control of TNA. First shot fired by Jeff Jarrett. How does it end tonight?
You know, Jeff Jarrett with a cheap shot there on Jeremy Borash, but later tonight, inside Lethal Lockdown, our guys will hit back. It was a partnership between Dixie Carter and Jeff Jarrett that started, what, a decade ago? It's turned into a rivalry. It's turned into what is going to happen tonight. Lethal Lockdown for control of TNA. As you look at our guys, what do you see?
We are looking good, Daddy. We got Lashley, the tank that moves like a speed car. We got the tag team champions, the Wolves. And then we have the leader of that whole pack, Leonidas himself, Drew Galloway. So, Pope, right now, you and I think we as a company as a whole are sitting in good hands with those boys going out there representing us against GFW.
Certainly hope so. We're going to see what happens later tonight in our main event. It is winner take all. Also, tonight, the Knockouts Championship will be defended as Brooke, the current and reigning champion, takes on Gail Kim, Awesome Kong, and Lady Tapa from GFW. That is one fall to a finish. That match still to come later tonight. And I'm getting word right now that the world champ himself, EC3, is arriving to the Impact Zone.
Jeff, don't you feel like you took those turns a little too fast?
A little bit.
Okay, as long as you know. Can you get the door for me? That's great. I'm going to stay here, but if you can go in the back, Tyrus and I, we got you another present. It's in a garment bag. He can take the rest from here if you can just go slip that on, and we'll see you on the ring later. Okay. Good toss, buddy. I got stuff to do, you know. I got like at least 10 to 12 cat videos I gotta watch before I get in there. So, Jeff, could you close the door real fast? Oh, yeah, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. This taste of music sucks.
Kudos to Jeff Hardy. He truly is a man of his word. And as we prepare for tonight's winner-take-all Lethal Lockdown main event throughout the broadcast, we're going to take a look back at the history between TNA President Dixie Carter and the founder of TNA, Jeff Jarrett, from the very beginning of their partnership to the events that led to tonight's battle for control of the company.
In June of 2002, a dream became a reality when Jeff Jarrett founded TNA Wrestling. Jarrett joined forces with Dixie Carter to bring TNA to new heights. Together, they led Impact Wrestling to primetime television, live event, and pay-per-view success. Jarrett and Carter oversaw memorable moments and big-name acquisitions. Their success as a team resulted in global expansion and made TNA a worldwide sensation. Then, Jeff Jarrett stepped away from TNA to form his own company, and Dixie Carter assumed full control of TNA. However, after nearly 2 years away, Jarrett would make a shocking return to TNA.
And we'll see more history between Dixie and Jeff as we count down to tonight's main event, where it's winner take all. The Lethal Lockdown featuring Team TNA versus Team GFW for control of TNA Wrestling.
Glory, live from Charlotte, North Carolina, only on pay-per-view. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Welcome back to Impact, a night where it's winner take all in the main event. Lethal Lockdown between Team TNA and Team GFW. But up next, Mahabali Shera versus Abyss from the Revolution. Let's take a look back at the history between Shera, James Storm, and the Revolution.
Who are you? No. This is who I've been telling you about. Come here. Let me introduce you.
I took one man that came from nothing, and I gave him everything. And what did he do to me? He failed me over and over and over again. Those who fail me will pay for their mistakes. So Koya, get out here. You want to hit me? Huh? You want to hit me?
Storm better watch out. Koya's had enough.
Did Koya just plant James Storm, the leader of the Revolution, in the middle of the ring?
My name is not Koya. My name is Mahabali Shera. I am from India. And I'm proud of who I am. And you not touch me again.
Last week to talk to Mahabali Shera. Shera has his issues with the Revolution, has his issues with James Storm. Shera wants to go one-on-one with Storm, but instead, Mahabali Shera, the man once known as Koya, will go one-on-one with the monster Abyss. So James Storm sends his monster to face Shera here tonight.
Yeah, you know what? After hearing Shera talk about his experiences and where he wants to go, I'm sure he's like this. James Storm, set up the pins. I'm going to be the bowling ball to knock him down.
And his opponent from Punjab, India, Mahabali Shera.
Shera talked last week about being happy. He's happy that he's a part of TNA. He's happy that he's here in America. He's paving his own way, and he's a fun-loving guy. He likes to dance. He likes to go out. He also loves to compete inside the ring. But the man that James Storm renamed Koya is not the man that Shera is.
Indeed, Josh, as we see by the actions and the response of the Impact fans to Shera. However, Pulp just gotta say this, man. I don't know if that's the way you want to go into the match when you're going to go against the Monster Abyss. I want to Titan.
What? What is that? Is that Bigfoot? Destination America is thrilled right now because we found Bigfoot. Speaking of Destination America, tune in for an all-new season of their hit show, Alaska Monsters. It's this Saturday at 10/9 Central right here on Destination America. Pope, your jaws dropped as you're taking a look at Bigfoot ringside here in the Impact Zone.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at Bigfoot's face. It looked like somebody fouled him before we did. Apparently, he's alive and well.
Not sure if we're going to get Abyss to do the Shera, the dance craze that's been sweeping the nation. There goes Shera trying to show Abyss, this is how you do it. You never turn your back on the monster.
Shera made a pivotal mistake right there. It's okay to be fun-loving. It's okay to enjoy what you're doing. But right now, you're here to wrestle. You're not here to dance. And I think Abyss is going to make him realize that.
This is the most important night of the year here for all of us in TNA as we await Lethal Lockdown later tonight. Team TNA, Drew Galloway, Lashley, Davey Richards, and Eddie Edwards as they prepare to go to war, literally, for TNA later tonight.
That's what you do, Daddy. The lines have been drawn in the sand, and you have to choose what side you're going to fight and represent for, and our boys are ready to do just that, to keep TNA afloat and to keep the control in the hands of Dixie Carter.
Shot there by Abyss on the outside. This is not where Shera wants to be. But Shera wants to get his hands on James Storm. He's going to have to go through the monster Abyss in order to get to Storm. Everywhere I've gone over the last couple of weeks, both people have been talking to me about their support for TNA. Standing up for TNA, hoping that we win this match here tonight. And you continue to show your support for Team TNA. You can get 20% off your entire order at shoptna.com. Use the promo code TEAMTNA at checkout. Act now. The offer expires Sunday, this Sunday, at midnight.
The Monster Abyss right now just in charge. Large and in charge and in control. I've been in the ring with Abyss many a times. Everything this monster does hurts, and Shera right now has to be hurt.
Oh! Shera trying to escape the big clutch there of Abyss, and what a clothesline. You know, Shera's inexperience may come into play here against Abyss.
Monster Abyss has been a world champion, obviously here in TNA Impact Wrestling, and it's going to take a lot of power, if you will, from Shera and a lot of focus to possibly pull out the victory here.
I certainly think that Shera's focused. He's focused on getting retribution and redemption on James Storm. I mean, here's a man, Shera, who is endorsed by none other than the Olympic gold medalist, perhaps the greatest wrestler to ever live, in Kurt Angle.
And what is endorsement that is? Anytime that Kurt Angle puts his stamp on anyone, then you can rest assured there are great things to come from that person, and right now that person is Shera.
How about the scene we witnessed before this match got started earlier? The arrival of our world champion EC3 being driven by his personal assistant, Jeff Hardy. I mean, it looks like EC3 is just having fun at the expense of Jeff Hardy. Jeff, of course, became the personal assistant after EC3 defeated Matt Hardy here on Impact Wrestling. Shera trying to get the big man off his feet for the first time, and down goes Abyss.
Two clotheslines and a flying shoulder tackle, but it happened.
And Abyss in trouble here at the expense of Shera. And Shera trying to go a little sky high, and Abyss race to the eye. And what a choke slam in the center of the six-sided ring.
Big choke slam there, Josh. If the monster goes for the cover right now, not pandering to the crowd, if you will, I have to believe that this match will be over. What is he doing?
Abyss was mocking the Shera dance there. But the crowd is certainly bought into, and now there's Janice.
Oh, that's what he went out there for.
A weapon of choice from Abyss. You've seen him use it many times in the past. How many Monsters Ball matches have we seen where Abyss has used Janice?
The referee, I mean, I assume would want to stop Abyss from coming in there with it, but what is he going to do? He's too frightened.
Oh! Referee Brian Hebner's trying to take care of his own well-being. Abyss missed wildly with Janice, and now Shera with a choke slam.
Hold down, and what a choke slam by Shera.
Shera's got Abyss down and almost pulled off the upset. And here's James Storm.
What power, what strength shown and exhibited there by Shera to get the monster up that high.
The Cowboy with the steel chair. Referee Brian Hunter trying to get rid of it. Cowbell off the skull of Abyss.
That boy Shera take advantage.
Shera taking out both James Storm and Abyss here tonight.
Don't lose your focus.
And Abyss takes out Storm. Shera's going to pull off the upset.
Sky high. Sky high.
Abyss is down. And Shera has secured the victory.
He did it.
Your winner, Mahabali Shera.
Is Shera one step closer to getting his hands on James Storm?
I don't know, but I'm happy for him, Josh. But I'm not happy enough to do that dance.
The man who used Koya for months. Shera finally getting retribution.
The ball of yarn is trying to get it, but he just can't get it. It's not.
EC3.
Yeah.
Any clue what you have in store for Jeff Hardy tonight?
We're going to party Hardy. At a Hardy party. Party Hardy at a Hardy party with Jeff Hardy. It's going to be great. You're invited. I'm just kidding. Look at him go.
Exclusively on Destination America.
Sanjay, you ready, baby?
Yeah.
Let's start this thing off right.
I'm doing it.
Come on, Captain, you did a hell of a job.
We're
Right,
do it.
boys. You ready?
Right.
Yes. Boys, I got more than a match on the line.
Oh, yeah.
I got my shares.
Oh, yeah.
All in on GFW.
Right.
You boys ready?
Yeah.
Go. Yeah. You been on the right side, baby. GFW. Come on.
Why is Eric Young dressed to compete?
I have no idea. As far as I know, this is a 4-on-4 lethal lockdown match. Eric Young has his issues with TNA, but I don't know why he's being fired up by Jeff Jarrett.
Ladies and gentlemen, EC3.
He's unconquerable. He's unbeaten. He's never been pinned or submitted. He's the TNA World Champion. He is EC3. You see the bodyguard Tyrus right behind our world champion. And now under the employ of EC3 is none other than Jeff Hardy, the personal assistant of EC3. Jeff Hardy bet on his brother Matt, and EC3 was able to pull off the victory. And I can't imagine what sort of tasks EC3 has planned for Jeff Hardy. And I can't imagine what EC3 has in store for all of us next on Impact Wrestling.
What do you mean, what type of plans do you have for Hardy? I mean, he already has the guys chauffeuring them around. God knows what's going on when we can't see them together. And I'm trying to figure out why Jeff Hardy isn't out here right now.
Jeff Hardy's probably doing something for EC3. That's what personal assistants do. You tell them to go get you coffee, they get you coffee. They drive you around.
Well, you wouldn't know all about that, Josh, but right now, the champion is getting ready to give us some of his wisdom, if you will.
They say it's not the man that makes the title, but the title that makes the man. And I make this look good. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring to you the new version of the charismatic enigma, the well-dressed version, Jeff Hardy. No music. I went over this last week. No music. No music for personal assistance. Now you may come, Jeff. Is that Armani? Oh, look at it. Oh, man. Jeff Hardy looking fly. Look at him go. On the catwalk, Jeff Hardy shakes his little tush on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk.
I gotta admit, Josh, as crazy as
that
it may
one only
be,
cost me $27,000 to get made.
As crazy as it
Come
may
on
be,
in here, Jeff.
Jeff actually looks decent. I've never seen him in a suit and tie. Have you?
This has got to be humiliating for Jeff Hardy.
You know, they say you can't shine up a turd, but I'll tell you what, you slap an EC3 face on it, it looks pretty good.
I wouldn't go that far.
Now, as I stand here, Jeff, I kind of feel the animosity you're kind of having towards this whole situation, the anger, the apprehension. Could you tell them to stop chanting that, please?
No.
Jeff, could you please tell them to stop chanting Hardy?
No.
Oh, no. So defiant he is. But Jeff, let me remind you how this works. This job you need. You need it to feed your family. You need it to pay your medical bills. You made a deal. You're my assistant. If you want to keep this job, you tell them to stop chanting Hardy right now.
I don't think he wants the job.
All right. Stop chanting Hardy.
A for effort. Now, Jeff, as I said, you are very reliant on this job. And you are very angry at me, I know that, but I'd just like to remind you that I am, well, the greatest world champion that ever lived. I am the greatest living professional wrestler alive, and there's nothing you nor anybody can do to stop me. So, it's really good. We got a really good thing going here.
There's the ultimate underdog, Rockstar Spud, former chief of staff of EC3.
Wow. Well, doesn't this look familiar? Doesn't this look familiar? Ethan Carter III berating his assistant wearing a funny suit. Hey, you guys know me. I'd wear that suit. I would. I'd wear that suit if it didn't have that jackass's face all over it. Now, I don't know if you know Ethan, but when I came to this company, I needed a job. I was no one. And I would have done anything to get into Impact Wrestling. That's why I got you all those cups of coffee. That's why I did absolutely everything you told me to do. But you see this man? That's Jeff frickin' Hardy! And when that man comes out here, these people go absolutely nuts! Do you hear that, Ethan? Do you hear that? That man is everything you want. Because in your phony little reality, you might be the world heavyweight champion, but compared to that man right there, you are nothing but garbage.
Garbage? Garbage? Would Garbage be the only undefeated TNA World Heavyweight Champion in history? Would Garbage beat Sting, Bully, Angle? Would Garbage be the man this company is now built upon? Is that garbage?
That's garbage. That's garbage.
Spud.
Oh! Cheap shot there by EC3. Jeff Hardy is forced to watch and take orders from our world champion.
Well, you know, Hardy would love to give him a hand, but...
Hobble along, we're out of here.
Hardy hands are tied. He can't help Rockstar Spud.
And Rockstar Spud from behind, and Spud's all over EC3, but he forgot about Tyrus.
Pick him up, Tyler! Pick him up! Pick him up! You made the wrong move, little man! You want this God mode all about you! You want it! You want it again! Come on! Go, come on! Jeff! Jeff! Get over here! Hit him. Hit him, Jeff. Jeff, hit him. For what? You know me. You're out of the job. Hit him, Jeff. Hit him, Jeff. Jeff. Hit him, Jeff. Jeff. Hit him, Jeff.
Jeff Hardy had no choice. Jeff Hardy still needs to support his family. He has a wife and a young daughter. Jeff Hardy needs this job. He needs to work for EC3.
Yeah, Josh, but you saw the man. He said, I'm sorry, Spud. He didn't want to do it, but that bastard EC3 made him.
Well, in any event, coming up next, a fatal four-way match for the Knockouts Championship, and after what we've seen from these four, this one is can't miss.
Get out of our house!
In Alaska.
He's trying to come in.
A new season of Alaska Monsters, The Siberian Giant. Saturday at 10 on Destination America.
In the summer of 2015, TNA founder Jeff Jarrett made his shocking return to TNA.
What in the world is Jeff and Karen Jarrett doing in the middle of a TNA wrestling ring?
The founder would take his rightful place in the TNA Hall of Fame. The reunion would also see Jarrett compete at Slammiversary in the return of the King of the Mountain match, as well as a newfound business relationship between TNA and GFW. But when Bully Ray was attacked and Dixie needed a new authority figure, Jarrett offered to step in and help run Impact. A new alliance between Carter and Jarrett was at hand, but another series of shocking events unfolded that would ultimately destroy any reconciliation.
Drew, I can tell by the look in your eyes, you don't have a clue what's going on.
I know exactly what's going on, Jim. I know exactly.
No, Drew, listen to me one more time. One more time. This is more than just one simple match. This is more than one lethal lockdown match. I've got my money on the line tonight. I've got my shares. I've got my TNA legacy on the line tonight.
What's Jeff Jarrett talking about? It's going to be 5-on-4 now? It's a part of Team GFW?
So wait, out of the blue it's just 5 now? Jeff Jarrett says he has 5? We got 4 guys. Are we going to be able to find a 5th one in enough time for this match? You know what? I agree with you. We talked about this earlier. I think Jeff Jarrett should be expunged from the TNA Hall of Fame.
I think it's a great call. I mean, Jeff Jarrett's here. He thinks it's going to be a corporate hostile takeover. I think that we erase Jeff Jarrett from the record books. And you mentioned the Hall of Fame. Speaking of the Hall of Fame, news broke on ImpactWrestling.com that the most famous referee of all time, Earl Hebner, will be inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame. It all goes down on Bound for Glory weekend. It happens Saturday, October 3rd at the Salem Civic Center in Salem, Virginia. What a better place than the home state of Earl Hebner to induct him into the Hall of Fame. He'll be inducted by none other than Billy Corgan.
Oh, wow. Congratulations to Earl Hebner, the senior referee who has done it all in the world of professional wrestling.
Big time congratulations to Earl Hebner. Will we be congratulating a new knockout on becoming new Knockouts champion? We're moments away. 3 knockouts are in the ring as they await the current reigning champion, Brooke, for a 4-way.
Sexy, powerful, strong, athletic. The TNA Wrestling Knockouts.
3 knockouts are already in the ring as we await our Knockouts champion.
And their opponent from Houston, Texas, your Knockouts champion, Brooke!
I certainly cannot get enough of the 3-time Knockouts champion, Brooke. And if you can't either, make sure to check out the brand new 2016 Knockouts calendar. Get it at ShopTNA.com right now. A limited number of autograph calendars still remain.
Can't get enough of Brooke, but Daddy Pope can't get enough of all the knockouts on that calendar. I'm like this when it comes to the knockouts of TNA Impact Wrestling. Pope needs more.
How about the challengers that await our Knockouts champion here tonight? Awesome Kong, Gail Kim, and from GFW, Lady Tapa.
Oh, Daddy, it's going to be some tough competition for the Knockouts champion tonight.
Well, think about what happened last week. Gail Kim one-on-one with Brooke. It was a fantastic match. It could have gone either way. Brooke looked like she was in control, looking to put away the challenger Gail. When out came Lady Tapa, she grabbed the Knockouts championship. She was hit from behind from Brooke. Awesome Kong came out. Chaos ensued, and it's led us to what we have here tonight. 4-way match.
Yeah, but why did Lady Tapa come out there? Let's look what's going on here. Lady Tapa is playing her role. She's playing her part with the whole GFW contingency to take the title and go to GFW with it. That's what this is about. I wish all 3 knockouts of TNA were right now. Gang up and kick her butt.
The man on the outside is Royal Red. He accompanies Lady Tapa wherever she goes. I get what you're saying about taking out Lady Tapa, but this is one fall to a finish. This is the first knockout to gain the pinfall or submission. Will leave here as Knockouts champion. So Brooke's got to keep her head on a swivel, because if Gail beats Lady Tapa, Gail's the champion.
Great point indeed. I just don't know if I'll be willing to take the chance of having Lady Tapa on her feet. Oh! As she still is after that double team maneuver.
She might not be after this. Awesome Kong taking it to Lady Tapa. TNA taking out GFW, who will reign supreme in this championship match.
This September, Destination America is your home.
New season of Alaska Monsters, the Siberian Giant. Saturday at 10 on Destination America.
Gail Kim has seized control here in this 4-way Knockouts championship matchup. It's Gail Kim, Awesome Kong, Brooke inside the ring. Lady Tapa still down. Oh, for more happened before the commercial break. Gail Kim went for the 619 there, came up empty. Oh! Shot there by Lady Tapa. Gail Kim off the guardrail.
Lady Tapa just so